Here we are. It's been a minute, I think, since I've attempted to even do a live on this channel on YouTube. But let's see. Here I am. I got the phone. I got some time. I'm here early at work, and isn't it amazing to be loved? I'm inspired. It has fallen upon me again to respond, and we always have a choice to respond to not respond. There is this massively popular YouTuber who can't help himself. As successful as he is, trust me, remember, he gets thousands of views on shorts, on short clips, so you know he's a big deal. And he's so successful that he finds time to beef with other people constantly. He's so insecure that he has changed his name on YouTube at least, let's roughly guesstimate a couple of hundred times. No, okay. Let's go back down a notch. Maybe 40 plus times. Baby teeth is what I prefer to call him. Waterhead, jughead, bubblehead. So Martha just ranted live. I don't spend the amount of time he does going live about other people, and then inevitably he'll private it or something because he's that insecure, because he doesn't realize every time he makes a short, people are going to subscribe, and then they're going to look at the content, what he calls content, and be like, what in the ever living shit is this? I don't even think this fella knows what he's trying to accomplish here on YouTube. That is a big factor. Carl, Martha. Oh my goodness. Okay. You're treating YouTube like it is a big deal to you. I love how you try to flex that it's not, when clearly you spend more time trying to be successful on YouTube than engaging with your own family. Here's what we know for some facts. Thanks to some of your many fans out there in YouTube land, you know you got more than a few. Couple of communities. What does that say? When does it force an individual to look in the mirror and wonder, what am I doing to garnish or warrant such hate? And, just watching you for a couple of seconds is very easy. Hey, flashback, Martha. I got proof you're gay. You have been on record to say, I got PTSD, and I quote, I got PTSD the first time I saw a vagina. That's a real quote. A true blue real quote. As sure as the sun is bright. Let's see. Okay, and, your ex-wife, and I hope she finds peace away from you. Clearly, you tormented her. Psychologically, I won't go ahead and say anything of a physical nature. We just know you spit on that poor woman. What's up, Krupp? How you doing, brother? I am belittling myself right now. I am putting myself down to the level of someone that has chosen to continue and crash out while calling everybody a crash out. So, what's up, Butcher? God bless you guys. I gotta do this spiel because it just, I don't know what it is, like an itch that you just need to scratch. And the individual who is big time success YouTube guy, oh my god, thousands of views on my shorts, but I can't get more than 3 people to chat in my live streams, and 17 views. Look, there's more than one person in there. They're all hate watchers. He was on earlier today, and to anybody that's watching, when you do, I know you may not know who this individual is. They're pictured on the thumbnail. It's a really creepy thing. They love generating and regenerating images of the people he jerks off about time and time again into AI. He treats them like a Pokemon hobby, where he has to catch them all. So there's a bunch of, he just likes to get the attention of dudes and call himself a success on YouTube. Let what you think is happening with your shorts translate to a community being built, and then talk your talk on the live streams and leave them up and stop changing your name. So, okay, a vagina gave him PTSD. His wife, through leaked DMs, verified 100%, legit said, my hand to God, I have never left my daughter alone with him. What the fuck is that? Now, she did go out of her way to say, oh, nothing physical happened, but that he is so toxic that she did not want the daughter to pick up any traits. Martha, if you had half a brain, you would recognize that the true gifts that you're overlooking in life are the very things that were once closest to you. Now, I know you love to bring up that I live at home and take care of my mother who can't walk. You can't walk, and this to you is a great insult to me. No, I understand we have two very opposing views here. You have never experienced devotion and family and love and camaraderie. This is very apparent through the vile hatred that you project from your mouth, and you are all projection, and every accusation from you is an admission you are just a real life troll, and it's sad. My heart is broken for every person that's come within any amount of feet in your life and tried. Just like you crashed out and cried and said you were going to end your Minecraft account. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to be at least one of the people to let up on this guy because he clearly can't take it. And you know what? I'm going to speculate, Martha, that you can't take it anymore and you're just trying so hard to be strong, but every crack shows every time you go live to talk about someone that you claim to hate. By God, there is a Durka Fest. What's up, Shamrock? I'm so sorry that you have to be here for this. This is one of those things I'm never proud to do, but you know, what can I say? It's like if somebody throws a punch, you're gonna punch back. Oh, and I love how he was talking about how he can kick people. Is that this dude, how masculine do you have to be to hit the live button and talk about how much you can kick somebody's ass? That's another projection. That's another admission. You know what, Martha? I don't think there's a single individual on YouTube, male, female, they, them, she, it, that can't kick your ass. I think you are one of the weakest physically. Oh, and let me pivot momentarily. You talked about, my gray hair. I have gray hair. Oh my God, I've survived long enough to have gray hair. You have no hair. So again, I don't understand. It literally, if somebody takes the time to look at any of your insults, it doesn't take a very deep evaluation to understand that you are projecting all of your insecurities. Again, why is your ex-wife scared to leave your daughter alone with you? Sincerely, what is all this that you've never gone to try to defend yourself against, that you're so unhinged, and you had what? No hate here. You had like 23 plus jobs. You couldn't hold one down. You had to rely on unemployment for quite some time while you lived on the couch. You were punching holes in the wall like some fucking teenager named Kyle that had too much Monster. Like, sincerely, when are you gonna just look in the mirror and do you? You go on and you preach, I want to love everybody like Jesus did, and then you'll go and do a live stream and crash out about people who just have either chosen not to like you, or you can't shut yourself up long enough to let anything like sleeping dogs lie. Like the many other people that justifiably hate you, it's because you started some dumb shit. There you are, crash out. Oh, here he goes again. I knew you'd crash out. Well, you're crashing out. The last live you did is an entire crash out. Everybody in your chat was a hater of some variant, minus your boyfriend, and you think that is engagement. You think the transformation from getting views on YouTube Shorts somehow equals that your live stream is a success. You are the most useless fucking potato head motherfucker on the entirety of YouTube. You are truly the locale. Just like people have locale clip channels, as do you. You are, and you're going up there, I can kick this person's ass and I'd have to fight. Bro, the only things you've ever fought in life is your fucking drywall while scaring the shit out of your family, your ex-wife, and again, I'll say it a billion fucking times as it has not been refuted. You have not even declined it. Your ex-wife will not let your own fucking daughter, flesh and blood, alone around you. fucking creepiest thing ever. That is the most unhinged fucking thing that we've ever learned about you. In my opinion, there's one crash out after another from you. So just like, what in the shit? Are you really that toxic? Is this a character you're playing? I think that's the problem. It's what we see on YouTube, Carl, is that you're a piece of shit and you don't know how to really deal with that. So you go deep into that Bible of yours and you treat it like you're some sort of preacher that's making a difference. Look, stick to the game of like presenting a short, have a clip, and have your face presenting it to give the illusion that you can do any form of entertainment. You're not entertaining unless you're being laughed at. That's your only value. And yes, sadly, it was so easy. I didn't even have to reach out for this. But very soon, oh, and I wouldn't dare say you're intimidated, but I will say everybody can kick your fucking ass that you talk about. There is a Durka Fest coming up. No, not IRL, you fucking freak. We all know that you secretly want to meet every guy that you beef with. You obsess more about people that you dislike on the internet than you pay attention to your fucking family. That's so obvious with given all the time you spend on here crashing out and making images of all of your little enemies, frenemies. Is this the only way you know how to reach out, Carl? I don't feel sorry. I used to. I think you kind of got off on that sympathy, that empathy, and you cannot be civil. You've proven you cannot have a conversation or discussion with a singular human being of any variation because you will just scream over them, shout over them, cry over them. I loved that clip. What is it? You and Ismic. Hey, tell me if you recognize this. You have multiple channels that have no content about me. Oh, and then as he's about to reply, and again, this is what we call conversation, you just scream at the top of your lungs like an unhinged little fucking trans liberal that's at a No Kings protest. It's fucking hilarious, man. I don't give a shit. That's the thing, little Martha. You confuse numbers. And I'm happy to just do this, and this is a rebuttal at the very least, but you hyperfixate on the numbers. You had mostly haters, detractors, and they're not haters. They're just people that see you for what you are, which is pond scum, and to pivot away from the fact that nobody is a legitimate fan except Kenny, your boyfriend. You will constantly fixate on, oh, look, there's at least 17 plus people here. These are all people that are getting clips of you. So on that, with the haters, because that's the only community you can ever build. You're never going to have a community of people that see you and relate to you and like you. You're not likable. You're weak physically and in mind, body, spirit. You can grift all you want about how pious you are, but you are pathetic, and we see that for what it is. So there is a Durka Fest coming out, and you're gonna see some old faces, bud, and some new. Hey, this has nothing to do with me, but more messages from people in your circle. I hate to say it, I don't even feel great about it, but it is what it is. Other people have extended the same amount of energy you put into having this delusion that you're a raging success. Are you the kind to go around like at your job, be like, hey, I'm a big deal on YouTube, but you gotta go through the 24 plus fucking 40 names that I've changed and unchanged. I've had thousands upon thousands. Did you really say you were called a country star once, Carl? I don't understand it. Pick your fucking lane. Like, if you want to be some kind of leader, if you want to be about your Christianity, if you want to be about politics, everybody that dislikes you, to my knowledge, is a reaction of your actions. I can't think of a single person that started a beef with you. You've been a liar concurrently from the beginning, because you realized something sincere and honest about you is toxic, and you can't run away from yourself. That explains again the constant reinventions, the constant changing and hiding of your live streams. What happened to that one little AI image that you whack off to of me that had the yarmulke on? Did you suddenly get scared? You little pussy, you can't even double down on what you do. You had an AI image with me with the yarmulke. Were you afraid the people you try to grift to would be like, oh, he's being anti-Semite now? Like, I don't know. You suck. We're gonna have a Durka Fest, and a lot of your friends are gonna be there. This is something that's been discussed in the back streets, and I'm looking forward to it. And you can say, drop the link, pussy, as many times as you want, but we see how you attempt to engage and speak, and you can't do any of that. You don't understand the dynamic of family, taking care of one another, loving one another. This is why your daughter's not allowed around you by herself. Fucking deplorably weird. And why it insults / confuses you that I take care of my elderly mother. I don't know why that's such a great trigger for you, but that's okay. I'm at peace not having to justify my existence and what I do to you. But I'm happy to shit all over everything you attempt to do, because you constantly go after somebody. Even in your own independent live streams, you're shitting on somebody. You look at all the people you try to attach yourself to parasocially, because you are hoping people that maybe dislike them more than you are disliked will, I don't know, dislike you a little less and then subscribe to you. Stick to your little YouTube shorts. Get your AI game up. Maybe you'll grow something. But when it comes to live streams, you're fucking cooked. And you're a loser. You're unloved. You're lonely. You're depressed. You secretly, you're so desperate to no longer breathe that you will dive as deep as you can to find meaning in any book, any Bible. You want that meaning, and then you want to preach it, and you're the worst kind of false fucking prophet piece of shit out there trying to grift. You are truly the most pathetic human I've ever come across, and I've come across quite a few. Cool. LOL. Yeah, keep crashing out, crash out. If you didn't care, you wouldn't be crying. Then what does it prove that you do, little Carl fucking Marmar? Your live streams and every dedication. What is it? What do you think you're fucking proving? You're so delusional. It's a headache.